Hello everyone, myself Snehashish Panda. I am the Assistant Professor of Kontai College of Learning and Management Science, West Bengal. Today again I am back for the hospitality talk with the module with Lost and Found. We all know what is called Lost and Found is in the hotel. Generally says when a guest checked out from the hotel with some items left behind, that is called Lost and Found. Lost and Found can be calculated in four major parts. One is called valuable items, next one is called non-valuable items, third one is called perishable items, and the last one is called liquor. So now there are some protocol maintained in the housekeeping department regarding lost and found. I'll discussing that one by one. First we'll talk about the valuable items. What is called valuable? There are some items like jewelry items, cash, electronics gadgets, mobile phones, your laptops. These all articles comes under the valuable lost and found in the hotel. If guests sometimes left behind this type of article, that can be stored in a very carefully for 1 year. In between that 1 year, if guest claim for that, that has to be handed over to the guest with proper documentation and identity proof. If guest doesn't claim for that after 1 year, the article has to be handed over to the finder who found it 1 year back. That is all about your valuable lost and found. There are some register maintained for the valuable lost and found that has to be entered there. Guest name, guest room number, who find it, and the signature of the guest is stored in that register. Next is non-valuable article. What is called non-valuable articles? Like your books, your garments, it could be shoes. This type of articles are belongs to non-valuable articles. Here we are having 3 months time duration for this storing. 3 months you have to store in the lost and found cupboard. The same protocol of the register maintained. In between these 3 months, if guest asks for the articles, that has to be handed over to the guest as it is with a proper documentation and identity proof. Otherwise, after 3 months, the same article has to be handed over to the finder who found it before 3 months with the assistant of executive housekeeper's signature. Now I'll be talking about the perishable item. What is called perishable items? Nowadays you all know maximum time foreigner guests when used to come to the hotel, they carry their own food items, sometimes like dry food items, chocolates, wafers, juices, like that. So sometimes during checkout they used to left behind this article to the guest room. So that articles need to be stored in a housekeeping store for at least 3 days. After 3 days, generally these items has to be disposed or handed over to the finder who found it by their own. That is all about your perishable lost and found articles. Now the most important is liquor. For liquor, there are 2 steps need to follow. One is called sealed bottle, one is called unsealed bottle. If it is sealed bottle need to be stored in a lost and found cupboard for 3 months. After 3 months, if the finder is not claimed for the same, that has to be handed over to the bar with the proper guidelines of finance department, because you all know whatever articles are getting into the hotel, that is accountable by the finance department. So therefore all the articles whatever is transferring to the housekeeping, to the finance, to the bar, wherever you are transferring something, everything has to be accountable. Therefore for the liquor as well, if it is a sealed bottle, that need to be transferred to the bar with the proper assistance of finance department. Now the important thing is that liquor unsealed bottle, the bottle sometimes find in the guest room with unsealed condition, that article need to be drained in front of the finder who found it with the assistance of executive housekeepers. So that is all about the lost and found procedure in the hotel maintained. But yes, there are some hotels, different SOPs maintained by the hotels, that means standard operating process. Sometimes it's depend upon the hotel SOPs. But this is the general guidelines for the lost and found in a commercial 5-star hotel. Thank you one and every one of you. Stay tuned with Kontai College of Learning and Management Science. Thank you.